Good evening, my friends, and welcome back to the cosiest, vibiest beachfront property out there. It's Haven Moon. Last episode, we did nothing. We achieved nothing. We were stuck the whole time. And yes, yours truly has gone and sought a hint. The hint I've been given is that... Right, it's sort of a twofold hint. But the hint I've been given is that the location of the home base and the cannon is not what we're trying to do right now. What instead has been opened up is that we have now the ability to access the train station without the train in it. And that's actually what we're supposed to be kind of looking at. Okay. So if we go this way to here, and then the other aspect of the hint was something to do with the logos. But we will check out the train stations first. Now I thought we'd kind of looked at this, because we have been here without the train in position. Okay, we can't go down there because that is an invisible wall. But what we... And we can't call the train here directly, but what we can do is we can go back to the train, ride it to the laboratory, then teleport back. Yeah, I think it's the giant T's that that the hint sort of mentioned. Right, we are going base to lab, please. Ding ding! So we are... Well, we're thoroughly at hint counter equals 1, therefore. But, you know, hey, at least we didn't need to take a hint for the code for the first laboratory puzzle, right, in episode 1. Oof. Grabbing hints in episode 1, that's sad times, for sure. But, yeah, we're doing alright, And to be honest... would I have got this one eventually? I'm not sure. I didn't particularly twig that there might be something revealed by moving the train out of the way. I suppose I might have stumbled upon it eventually. But, yeah. But I was so fixated. It's really interesting how you can get so fixated on an incorrect assumption, right? There is definitely a ladder here. And it is a giant T. It is a giant T. Okay. Oh. Aha. Okay. All of those are flippable. Interesting. So we've seen the T elsewhere. So on that one, they're all just pointing to the middle, which is how the other one was set up. So, don't know. We'll take a screen grab of it. But, Is there a giant T over at the laboratory? There is. It's always this. Oh. Ah. Okay. Okay. Handy. Now, interesting. The one outside of the main terminal has all 6. Does T just refer to tram, do you think? We don't see T's on any other buildings, do we? I don't know. Okay, hidden ladders, hidden ladders. We can bear that in mind, for sure. Okay, house, we can't get to. Cannon, totally can. Oh, what? Okay. Weird. I wonder if getting to the house is just a question of letting it charge enough. It's never led us to the house before. So we've got a T down there, but we can't really see that one. Plus the ominous music, of course. Yeah, I don't think you can get to that. Is there a T outside this building? There is. There is, there is. It's a little bit far. It's so weird that this door is not accessible, you know? But I thought we should definitely be able to get into here by now. But okay. I'll take this platform here. Okay, right, that's 2 more. And that's 2 different ones to the last one, actually. Right, fine. So we only have access to these 3 locations. So do you think the other 2 that haven't been shown... Do you think the other 2 that haven't been shown are just pointing inwards? Like on the main tram... Like on the main tram building. Unless we need to somehow... I mean, there's not very many combinations it can be. If you can get 4 of them down, there really isn't very many combinations for the others. So we've now got to move this out here. Oh. No, it's not fully charged up yet. Okay, let's go. Do you know what? I've been really enjoying this game. I've been really enjoying it. Like, it's quite a special game that can keep your enjoyment even when you're, like, totally thoroughly stuck with it. And I think it's I don't know, maybe it's like the setting, the art direction, like even the colour palette. I just really love this kind of slightly sepia, calm sort of steampunk aesthetic. I don't know. Maybe it's because we've not played a first-person puzzle game in a little while, aside from Myst, obviously. And so far, touch wood, my motion sickness has been okay with this one. So, yeah. Right, let's have a little look at our notebook page. Yes, so it was slanting that way and vertical on here. Okay, and then on this one it's inward and inward. Well, okay, well those are already inward. So, yeah, that's a really good point, isn't it? Okay, fine. So top and bottom haven't been looked at yet. Well, there's not very many combinations this can be if it's gonna do something. Oh, it's doing something. New key. Okay. Back to the cannon. Do we reckon? Wait, hang on. We have something in our notes about a key that looks like that, do we not? If I go back through all of this nonsense, which probably wasn't anything. No, that's not the same key that we've just picked up. So, let's go and get ourselves our tram back. This key looks very similar to the key that got us into the other part of the cannon building. So let's try that locked door, because that locked door has a keyhole, right? Okay. No, I don't need to go anywhere. I'm riding this again. Okay, new room unlocked. Come on. No? Oh, no. Oh, shoot. Well, there's our beacon. We need to get the beacon turned on so that we know the angle, isn't it? Ah, but this other key. This other key was definitely for the door in here. Wasn't it? Shoot. Okay. What other locked doors do we have? What other locked doors do we have? Oh no, I was so certain that that door was gonna pair up with this key. Something over in the laboratory? Maybe? Oh man. I don't want to have to take another hint straight away. Like, come on. Come on. We've literally just like missed a door somewhere. Okay, let's try the laboratory. Just doing a little bit of searching. Little searching time. Nothing behind that door. I tell you what, right? I'm calling that. If I ever make my own game one day, which I highly doubt I would, because I don't know, like, who has the time for such things? Like, maybe when my kids are all grown up or something. But if I ever make a puzzle game, I am 100% sticking a door behind another door. You know, it might not make logical sense, because, you know, if you've got then two people trying to get through the doors at the same time, it just doesn't work. But whatever, right? Gonna do it. Gonna pay my homage to the greats. I can imagine it's an extremely satisfying experience to get to the point where you actually release a product like this and get to see people enjoy it and so forth. The thing is, I have neither the skills nor the I do not have the expertise or the time. But except for the and I probably also lack the sticking power as well. I probably lack the expertise, the time, and the determination. But aside from those three things, yeah, no, it would be great. Yeah, and closing that door doesn't do anything. Unless closing the door and turning the thing does a thing. No. Key for a desk drawer? Maybe. Could be. None of these look interactable though. We've read all of those pages and we've got copies of all of them. You know, like I'm just kind of taking a moment to appreciate the assets as well, because this is a solo project, right? And I'm literally just thinking to myself at the moment in terms of like, if I wanted to build a chair like that, like I don't know, like Francois, did you buy any assets here, or are you making all of these assets? Because obviously if you're buying a lot of assets, how do you keep it within a unified artistic vision, right? If that makes sense. But if you're making all these assets yourself, like, whoa, like so much effort, right? So much time. I think you've really got to enjoy the creative process, right? You can't just be focused on the end goal. Like, I think, oh, there's a ladder down there, definitely. But the ocean is too high. Yeah, I think you can't just be focused on the end goal. I think you're going to have to be, like, just really enjoying the actual process of creation. We've got a charge of 7.5 on here, and it's just not enough. Is there any way to give it more juice somehow? Like this thing down here. Is there any way to give this, like, more? So that's already at full power. Like, to the extent you can't even actually turn that anymore anyway. So it won't even let you undo that puzzle. Okay, to the observatory. There's a desk in the observatory. Maybe it's a key. Maybe a key for a desk drawer in there. Oh dear. Maybe my head's just not in the game today. I don't know. But like, I am super stumped about where this key is supposed to go. Like, I don't know. We don't usually have to take a hint straight away after taking a hint. But like, I'm genuinely surprised. You know, I'm genuinely surprised it's not the locked door in the canon. Like, I'm so surprised about that. What happens if you put them both to house? No, it won't move at all. Hang on. Right. The lab is closer to the house. The lab is closer to the house than the base is. Right. The lab is closer to the house than the base is. Can we send the trolley? We send the trolley to the lab. We teleport back. We tell it to go from lab to base. We teleport back. We ride it to the house. Do you see what I mean? Why have you got two controls to set an origin and a destination if there's no controls at any of these other stations? That's got to be it, right? That's got to be it. Oh man, I think this might be like, this might be pretty good. This would be pretty good. This would be a pretty sick puzzle if this is what we're supposed to be doing. I might have to give some pretty good cred there, because it's hinted at, isn't it? You can go between the lab and the house. The lab is definitely closer to the house than the base is, so you need less power to be able to do it. I mean, there's no point doing lab to cannon, because we already go to the cannon. It's only the house we can't get to. Sick! Is it going to go to the right place? Nice. Nice, nice. Oh, man. That's a good puzzle. That's a good puzzle, that one is. Oh, man, it's right on the cusp, though. I wonder if a lot of people did not get that one. I don't know. Maybe a lot of people found that obvious. I don't know. So we didn't necessarily need... So we still don't need the key to be able to get here. We could have got here without the key. Alright, we've got a device there. So we still don't know what the key does, but the key presumably does something here. Well, okay. Interesting. Right. So this device must be used for something then, right? Okay, we've got 3 positions that this can be in. None of those sound like it's sort of opening the whole roof up, you know what I mean? No, that's just a light, it's not a button. Are any of these panels actually doors? This looks like a door, doesn't it? It looks like there's a join there. How are we opening this up? Parts of this game properly feel like geocaching, you know what I mean? Okay, no, that's just the text just popping in and out. That's not anything. Interesting. Okay. Ah, there's the teleport dome. Right, it's on the second island there. Let's see what the letter said about how to get into here. The zone where the islands were set up isn't as calm as I've expected. Storms are happening more and more frequently, causing a few troubles like the loss of one of the supply transport airships. To take shelter during these storms, I built a house on a high structure which is reinforced with a thick metallic shield. The house can be opened and closed using a pneumatic system that can be activated with a special key. For safety reasons, the activation system and the code of the key safe are hidden. The island's teleporter is also disabled from the house. Oh, can also be disabled from the house. So hang on, wait. Do you know what? The key on the left does look like that key. So he says it's a pneumatic system which can only be activated with a special key. So where do we put the key in? Where's the keyhole? Come on, one of these got to be a trick bolt or something, isn't it? Okay. Well, I'm going to have to take a quick break here. So, we will be back, well, from your point of view, instantaneously. And we're back! Yes, that took a lot longer than I was expecting. It's the next day! Bedtime sometimes goes that way though, doesn't it? Okay, right, let me collect my thoughts quickly. So, We're trying to get into the house. The clue we have when we're looking at this page is this house can be opened and closed using a pneumatic system that can be activated with a special key. For safety reasons, the activation system and the code of the key safe are hidden. Hidden. So I would interpret that to mean we are looking for something, some sort of hidden object somewhere here, hidden, that we're going to put the key into. So let's try the 3 sort of spots that this can be. Hidden, hidden, hidden. It's got to be a trick panel or something, right? Yo! It was a safe place unlocked. I just looked at that because, like, these bolts are bigger than these ones. Oh, mate, I'm glad we found that. So, this has got to be the door, right? This has got to be the door. So, what does that do? Oh, the whole thing's up. Hello. Oh, music kicks in as well. Yeah, we've got slidey doors. So this is the gentleman's home. I tell you what, impeccable taste in internal decor. Impeccable taste. Okay. What are we looking for? What are we looking for? No, neither of those books are interactable. Man. Tell you what, I mean, it's a very kind of, it reminds me a lot of, like, the internal decor doesn't, but the layout reminds me of very modern homes. Did you guys hear about the home actually has, like, a particular name, but, what is it? Chris Pratt and, demolished it recently. I don't really recall what it was called. But yeah, that sort of... It's strange because it's a particular style of architecture from the 1950s and 60s, and it was called modernism, which is a terrible name to give to a school of architecture, because modern, if you describe something as modern, that is then very ambiguous. Now, okay, but then what does this do? Maybe you only need to use that once? I don't know. There's a whole void area in the center of this, which we've not been able to access yet. So there's definitely something else in here. And you know what? I still haven't gone and seen... The music kind of abruptly cuts off as you leave. I could have sworn that was going to be a door. Okay. Okay. This guy owns a lot of wardrobes. Ah. Identical chairs. No, for a moment there, I thought that the veins on the, I don't know what you would call these, like the veins on the leather here were like rotated round, and I was going to say, oh, that's a nice touch. But no, they are in fact in the same place. Checking all of those, checking all of this. There must be another hidden object somewhere. Or maybe like a trick sconce or something. Some parts of this game remind me very much of like that escape room vibe, you know? This guy is a big fan of having like chairs. He must have had a lot of guests come and visit, you know? We've got seating for 4 here. We've got seating for 6 over here. Like, this is the proper party room, this is. We've got a dining room for 8. Like, heck. Dining room for 8, that's kind of nice. I wouldn't mind a dining room for 8. Okay. Right, what are we missing? What are we missing? I like the fact that the cursor always will highlight green when something's interactable. Like, I think this game would be a lot harder if it didn't do that. I'd be interested to know whether that was something that was always intended, or whether the green cursor was something that was came out through playtesting. Maybe to the middle? Do you reckon where the switch is where the pneumatic is going? So you need the pneumatic at the bottom to lift the thing up, and you're going to have the pneumatic going into the top to do something in the top. Also, I just want to point out, can we just appreciate what a Chad move it is to have the entire house, right? Because this stuff is the same height that it was before, right? The metal shielding. So the metal shielding doesn't move. The whole house goes down and up, rather than the metal shielding, like, coming to protect it and then being removed. You'd have thought it'd be easy to move the shielding rather than the whole house, but like, that's just how much of a Chad this guy is. No jump buttons, can't get on the bed. Oh, no, that's the door. That's the door. We've come all the way around again already. Something's got to move. There's got to be something interactable. There can't be nothing in this house. The puzzle was to get into the house. Wait, unless... No, the beacon's not on yet. But has moving the house up activated a teleporter? Like, I doubt it, but it's maybe worth a look. We know the house We know the house has a signal, right? The letters very much say that the house has signal. Ah, there's our other 2 islands right there. Boom. If only we had a compass, we could work out the angle exactly. Couldn't we? Tell you what, it's pretty much bang on with perpendicular to this railing, isn't it? And that railing is basically 90 degrees. No. Yeah, it's not a 45 degree. Mind you, having said that, this is a hexagonal platform. So I wonder if it's actually pretty much bang on 60 degrees. Because 6 times 60 is 360. And it's a hexagonal building. And this railing here is pretty much bang on that. Maybe, but like... yeah, not sure, not sure. Because obviously the building itself could be twisted. The building is not necessarily aligned cardinally. Okay, I think our next avenue of investigation has lifting the house out of the shield revealed the signal for the signal monitor for us to be able to pinpoint the teleporter. That's going to be our next point of investigation. But, my friends, that is going to be the next episode. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm enjoying this game a lot. Thank you very much, Francois. This game is brilliant. Hope you have a great rest of your week. Bye for now.